When I first saw this article, I swore to God it was satire. I thought it was a tabloid. When I saw the headline, I was like, no, this can't be real. But it turns out that the mainstream media, they're reporting on it too. The story is about they've discovered that a lot of people, particularly young people, are developing growth behind their skull, which is a result of years of looking down on your cell phone. Because when you look down on your cell phone, you're slouched, you looking down on you looking down, and it turns out that over time it develops they call it like a bone spur growth in the back of the skull. Because of all the years of just like looking down, I guess it's like the body's way to recalibrate for bad posture. But just read the title of it is Tech Disorder: Smartphones Linked to the Bizarre Horn-like Skull Bumps. Two Australian researchers made a bizarre discovery while examining hundreds of X-rays of skulls, finding that about a third had bone growths. Let me see, by Dr. Shamar Charles, MD. A bizarre finding by researchers that sounds like something out of a science fiction plot. People growing horn-like structures on their skulls due to smartphone use may in fact have a simple explanation: bone spurs. The study, which was published last year in the Journal of Scientific Reports, indeed found bony growths on the bases of skulls of about 400 adults ages 18 to 86. The younger people were found to have larger growths. The researchers referred to these growths as a prominent exostasis emanating from the external occipital protuberance, or in layman's terms, a bone spur located at the base of the skull. Bone spurs, small bony growths that can form on the edges of bones, occur when inflammation damages the cartilage that cushions joints, and the body tries to repair the damage by growing more bone. They often form from repetitive motions. One type of repetitive motion is tilting the head forward, perhaps to look at a smartphone. Okay, the study by Dr. David Shahar and Mark Sayers at the University of Sunshine Coast in Australia flew under the radar when it was originally published, but a BBC article last week on how modern life is transforming the human skeleton brought to light how the human body is changing with technology use. I find this very fascinating, and I've heard this theory before that that eventually people using cell phones over time, people gonna start having like brain tumors and all kind of stuff going on with the brain and skull. And and I just find this interesting because it's not necessarily a tumor, the brain growth. I mean, the bone growth is not necessarily a tumor, but it's kind of like similar to what people have been saying for like a long time, that eventually the use of cell phones is going to have a detrimental effect on people's health. But I just want to share this little article with you guys because I just find it very interesting. All right, peace out.